Hello, welcome. So I'm just doing this video really quick because I was meditating here by myself in my room. I'm meditating in my room and I'm just relaxing. And I am doing a deep meditation right now, and I'm asking, the guides to guide me. And I had all of these questions, like, where are we from? What are we doing here? I ask questions like, am I human? Stuff like that. So I was meditating just now, and I wanted you guys, can you give me 5 minutes, baby? I'll be right done. I'll be done in 5. I was meditating just now, and I'm sitting here and I'm questioning all of these things, and I just remembered, it just dawned on me that over questioning and overthinking things in life is going to keep us confused and wondering all the time, right? Everybody's trying to figure out who they are. We're all trying to figure out, who are we? Where do we come from? Why are we here? What is this feeling? Why do I feel like this? And why do I feel out of place? Sometimes you feel like you're not even home right now. Like you feel like you're in another dimension, plane. It's like you're not home. We're all looking for like a soulmate or somebody to spend our lives with. We always feel like somebody is missing from our lives. So I always say, like, what if it's not somebody who's missing from our lives? What if we're not home here? This is not our true home. I don't know why we're here. I always ask questions every day. Why are we here? What are we doing here? But the divine, if we were supposed to know those things, I believe we all would. And I feel like each person who even was like a prophet or a spiritual healer, they never really knew who they were or what they were doing. They were just doing it. They were following their intuition. They were following their inner guidance. And other people were drawn to that somebody could be so confident and feel like they know who they are and they know where they belong, when truthfully they didn't even know. I literally could see Jesus right now sitting on a mountain going, what the fuck am I doing? Is this the right thing? Am I like guiding people the right way? What if I'm misleading people? Questioning himself, Jesus, Muhammad, all of them. Mary, Virgin Mary, all of the great ones, you know who they are. I'm sure they were all sitting there questioning themselves, asking, what the fuck am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right place? Like, am I leading people? Am I misleading people? Am I misguiding people? And so, like, right now, because this new moon, this full moon in Libra, I was looking outside before and I'm looking at the moon and it looked so full already, and it's not even full, right? It's not even full. Right, they took it one day at a time and they just followed their guidance. And I'm sitting here meditating for like a little bit. All day, guys, I've been on contemplation mode. Like, what is going on? Why do I feel this way? Why is my energy like this? Why am I up? Why am I down? Why am I crying? What is going on? Whenever there's a full moon coming, like, whoever's empathic, whoever's gifted, whoever has these abilities to pick up energy of others, it is eminent that you're going to feel the collective energy. You're always going to feel it. You're going to feel everybody's energy. What you think is that you're only feeling your own energy, but you have no idea that you're actually feeling the collective's energy. Because have you ever spoken to someone recently or whatever and been like, yo, I feel like this. And they're like, oh my God, me too. And you're both talking, you feel exactly the same way, and you don't know how is this possible. Because this full moon in Libra, remember, Libra is a sign of balance, right? And Libras are the sign of balance, and they say they're very balanced, but if you met a Libra who wasn't balanced, they're all over the place. Like, they're left, right, up, down. They're very unbalanced, right? But if you meet a Libra who's balanced, like, there's always different ends of the spectrum. There's balanced people, there's not balanced people. Everybody's in their own element. Everybody's trying to figure it out, right? But if you want to clear this energy, I just jumped on here because after this, I was like, I'm staying off social media for a few days. Like, I have to do this every time to regroup and rebalance and restore. Don't get me wrong. I check stuff and I still answer people. No, I do all that. Why? Because I always feel like I have to be on, right? I have to be on. I can't ignore people. I can't do this. This is what I do. I can't just leave people in the dust, you know, because everybody's feeling a certain way right now. This full moon is intense. If you're feeling the energies, it's because you need to create balance at this particular time. You're everything you're doing, whether it be at work, or maybe you're saving money, maybe you're learning how to not spend money, maybe you're learning how to I don't know, be better in your relationships, whatever it is. This is the time of the balance, right? It's like if things were unbalanced in your life, if they were imbalanced or unbalanced, I don't know, if they were imbalanced, right? Is it imbalanced or unbalanced? Unbalanced. If they were unbalanced in your life, this is the time where it's like your spirit's going to ask you to start balancing things. So if you're not eating healthy, listen, I'm struggling with that. I'm trying to, you know, I've just been like, hi, Layla's little brother. Balance is key. Luan, how are you? Balance is key. And if you're feeling like that and you're feeling all over the place, this is the time you have to start to create the balance, right? Find what makes you happy and just get the fuck away from everything that doesn't. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck who they are and what they want from you. If they're not making you happy and they pull your energy out of you and they take your energy, you have to stay away from these kinds of people because they're draining. They drain you, okay? They drain you. So I'm not going to let nobody drain me no more. And I'm just going to show you guys, like, sit down with yourself right now. Do some deep contemplation, some meditation, and think. Think. What do I want? Who am I? Who do I want to be? You got to really think about that right now. It's an important time to think about that shit, man. You know, the universe is doing something magical for us right now. I mean, it feels like so painful right now. It could feel really, really painful. Yeah, my mood has been like that too. I'm really intuitive with others' energies and emotions. And so, yes, this explains it all. Yes, exactly. And I know exactly what you mean. I'm getting like crown chakra hits right now. Like, you don't understand. I've been getting heat in the crown chakra. My feet to my head are vibrating like crazy. My ears, my head yesterday was vibrating so hard. I had to do like for so long because it just was like, it was like somebody was like drilling my brain. I was like, what is going on? Like, it was like so crazy. My mood was changing too, but it's starting to feel a little better now. But like, I'm still working on it. Like I said, I'm sitting here meditating and taking it and drawing it out. But something was like, jump on and just let everybody know, like, if they're feeling this way, because there's people that are going to join and they're going to say, I'm feeling this way too. You don't understand. My mood has been up and down. And especially me, I'm quitting smoking and doing all that. So it's not easy when you're trying to quit all of these things and I even put the vape down. Like today, I caught myself taking a pull of a cigarette and I was mad at myself, like, fuck, what the fuck? But it's because I needed the nicotine. And then I'm trying to quit all the things that are toxic for me and trying to get my spiritual self in check. But here's what I wanted to say when I started this video. Wow, thank you. It just snapped back. This is the thing. We got to create balance between, yeah, exactly, third eye activation, solar plexus went off, your ears were ringing, I'm tired. That's what's happening. Everybody's getting activations right now. The world is activating. So those of you who are activating, it feels draining. But then once it passes, you're like in your power. The Libra full moon is going to have you. This is fire energy. Remember, it's Aries season, full moon in Libra. This is fire energy. This is balance, and you're going to be go, 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 go. Lots of things happening, okay? So that's why you're feeling like a lot of energy right now, changing right now. Another thing I was going to say, remember, the balance is coming in. We have to learn that as spiritual beings in a human form, we got to balance the two, right? We have to pay our bills, right? And then we have to meditate, and then we have to balance the two. We have to take time for both. Okay, yeah, we have to work. I know it's hard because we got to take time. We got to save money. We got to do this. We got to do all that. I get it. But we have to take time for our spiritual self too. We have to give ourselves time to adjust spiritually too, But the balance, though, you can't be too spiritual and then forget that you're a human. Like, I'm just going to say, no matter what, you're still a human. You got to live by human rules. You know what I mean? Like, we got to do this human shit. Like I said, some of us got to go to court. Some of us got to talk to our probation officer, and then you got to just find time to balance the two, is what I'm saying to you. Like, because sometimes I forget that it's not all about spiritual, because like I will sit and contemplate in my room over and over and over again. You guys don't understand. I write 100 things. I write poems, letters, books. Like, I have books of things, of the things I'm experiencing, and I just sit here all day and I contemplate everything. I think about everything. I'm always like, what is this, what is that? But sometimes, like, you gotta understand, you gotta let the balance like feel. You just gotta relax. And I'm telling myself that as I tell you that, because sometimes it's just like, yo, Flo, you gotta, like, I know you're like really, like, you live this spiritual shit. Like, I really do. Like, I'm like so about this life. It's like, if you look around my room, there's nothing but essential. Like, I'm not even trying to be like everybody else, but I know what works and what doesn't. I have like all these natural powders and these natural, like, organic, like, vitamins I take, and I have like, I don't have like, I cleared out some crystals. I gave a lot of them away. I put a lot of them in boxes because I was like, okay, I'm ODing with this stuff. I had to clear the clutter. It's like, I'm saying, what I'm saying is I draw that kind of energy towards me, that positive light energy. But sometimes you can drive yourself crazy just thinking about it all the time, because also understand I connect to spirit because I am a full ass medium. And I connect to spirit a lot. And so I'm not just thinking of my thoughts. Their thoughts are coming into my mind too. So now I'm thinking my thoughts plus their thoughts. And it's a lot of thoughts happening at once. So I have to determine between the two. What thoughts are coming from where? What thoughts are coming from here? What thoughts are coming from there? You got to understand, when you're intuitive and you're empathic, you're not just picking up on... We are not just picking up on human energy, people that are here walking the earth. We're now picking up on spiritual energy, entity energy. It could be other dimensional beings energy. I mean, you're talking about a multitude of energies intercepting your reality at the same time. It's intercepting your actual reality that you're in right now at the same time. Do you know how magical that can be, but how confusing it could be for someone when they have no clue what's going on. When someone doesn't know what's going on, this type of information that you're receiving constantly, information from things you see all day long, right? Your brain is doing you're running through the information in your brain all day long, picking up subconsciously and consciously everything that you see around you. But now your telepathic communication with the universe is picking up pings and dings from different things, different people, different entities, different spirit, different everything. That's why it's important to tune your frequency into the right frequency that works for you. Not positive frequency, negative frequency. This is the frequency that works for you. Hi, Anna. You gotta tune into the brings me to tears. Oh my God, I need to hear your voice. Well, good. Well, this is the frequency you all need to tune in. There's so many interdimensional, multidimensional, stellar dimensional, galactic dimensional beings. There's spiritual beings. There's human beings. There's negative forces. There's positive forces. There's in-between forces. There's the neutral forces. There's so many things going on, and we're like smack dab in the middle of it. And I'm not saying smack dab in the middle of it around us now, like we're battling forces every day. Yeah, that happens. It does. But only if you want it to, right? If you can tune your frequency into the right, like, I guess you could say, vibration or dimension, whatever you want to call it. It's like you have to work on that, because as people who constantly pick up energy, constantly pick up frequencies, constantly pick up empathic, intuitive nudges, psychic abilities, dreams. Now you're in the astral. Now you're projecting here and you're astral projecting there, and you're feeling the thoughts and the feelings of someone in the next room in your house, and someone across the room. And if you live in an apartment building, you might be picking up the energy of everybody in apartment A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You don't understand. This is a real thing. I tell you this this is real. Like, and that's why you have to, this is why the full moon in Libra has me talking about this, because not only you, but me too, everybody, we all have to find it. We have to find that balance, right? We have to. There's like a need for that balance right now. Like, Let me just, give you guys some peace right now, just to look at some. I mean, it's not much, but this is how I meditate. And I think I had this, the cone lit here, and it was burning the incense, and it's already done. But just the peace of it, and just looking at it and say, I create balance in my life. I no longer need to question everything that's going on. Thank you, Hyena. Remember when she came in, bugging out, poop, poop, poop? You need to create the balance in your life. Hi, Adam. And just relax and release the tension. Fuck what people think about you. Look, man, if I gave a fuck what people thought about me, I wouldn't be healed right now. Because when I first started doing this, I had so many people be like, wow, all of a sudden you think all of a sudden. People change, yes, all of a sudden, I know. All of a sudden, I know I'm a healer. All of a sudden, it wasn't all of a sudden. This was my whole... Do not allow people to stop you from what you're working so hard. It's hard to differentiate from what's really your emotions and what you're picking up. I think that's what most of us have a hard time with. I'm about to cry right now. These are not my emotions. Here you go. You have to know especially if you're empathic and you're dealing with a lot of emotions that you can't understand, you gotta know it's not yours. I know they're not mine right now. I felt somebody's energy right now I felt somebody saying, yeah, Flo, I really want to get into this more, but I don't know who to connect with. I feel like I can't talk to nobody. I feel like I can't be myself. I'm afraid of people judging me, and whatever that situation is, whatever that case is, I felt that from somebody. Fuck what people got to say, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about me, because my life is good now. I'm doing whatever I'm doing that makes my life feel good. And if somebody don't like that, that's not my business to change how they think. My business is to keep changing myself and keep evolving as an individual. I keep evolving as an individual, and then I create my reality, and then maybe somebody will see it and go, whoa, she stuck by it. She stuck to her guns. And look at her now. She didn't give up. She didn't quit. She didn't let ancestors stop her. She didn't let these family members stop her. She didn't let her friends stop her. She didn't let people judging her stop her. She just kept going, and she found her peace and her balance, and her life is peaceful. And you could say whatever you want. My life, I don't give a fuck about money and all that, because that's already, I'm going to have that because I believe, I have faith in that. But you got to understand, I believe, I have faith, and I have love for the world, right? I have love for the world. I have a love for the universe. I have love for people. I have a love for myself. I do feel much better. I'm not sick. I wasn't sick the whole time. I don't know how COVID worked for other people. I'm not saying it's not bad for some people. It probably is. But for me, it was not bad at all, because I have a strong immune system. I work on it every single day. I take all types of supplements and things that are for the healing the liver and blood and all that stuff. I follow along with that. But I tell you right now, I love you. I love everybody. What if you feel suicidal? I've been suicidal before. I've not only been suicidal, look, I'll just show you. You see that scar? I mean, yeah. You see it? Can you see it? Right there, going across my hand. So I haven't just been suicidal. I've been there, but I'm going to tell you right now. Don't let that fuck with you. Suicidal thoughts are something that's not coming from you. It's not coming from you. There are spirits that linger around us. There are spirits that linger around us who are lonely, lost, and sad. I love you too, Adar. They are lonely, lost, and sad. And they are coming around you, and that sadness that you're giving to them, the ones who cannot let go and have not been able to move forward in life. And I pray and I wish to every heavenly being, celestial being, or good vibrations, that they all find their way and their peace and their light. But I'll tell you right now, that is not your energy. You have to clear it by sitting down like this. Look at me. Look, don't look at me. Look at this. I do this. You don't have to have crystals and all that. Buy a fucking candle. 99-cent store. I don't give a shit. Buy a candle. Light a candle. If you have a crystal, it's better because it's just the energy of the earth, right? It's right there with you in your room or whatever. Sit with it and speak to the spirit around you. Yo, son, listen to me. Talk to them like they're sitting right there. You're not crazy. Sit down. Do what I do. I sit in my room sometimes for an hour straight. And I'm not kidding. And I will sit at the edge of my bed right here, like this, in the dark with the candle lit, and I will start to talk to spirit. All right, guys. So what's going on? I feel a little tired and a little bit, what's the matter? Who's crying? Who's sad? And then I start talking to them about how I feel about life. Life is a journey. We're all going through things. And I talk to them how I really, truly feel. I don't lie to them. I just tell them how I feel. It's not what if the bad spirits won't leave. There's no good and bad spirits. There's lonely and then there's not lonely spirits, right? There's no good and bad spirits. If you want to call them bad, quote unquote, these are just lost individuals who can't find their way. What is being bad? What is being dark? That's somebody who was never taught to do the right thing, right? Do you understand what I'm trying to say by that? That's someone who wasn't taught to do the right thing. So if you feel like somebody is around you that you don't want around you, then you tell them, I'm uncomfortable with you being here. I'm asking you kindly to please leave. It's uncomfortable. Other than that, you can speak to them like you would speak to yourself if you were in a bad place. Let's say you took the wrong path and you went the wrong direction. Would you want somebody to be like, you piece of shit, you're never going to make it, you're a fucking worthless piece of motherfucking shit, nobody ever is going to love you and blah, blah, blah. Or would you want somebody to speak to you and be like, yo, listen, man, you need to, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Stop judging yourself and hating yourself, let go of guilt, let go of shame, be free and do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about what people have to say about Lil Nas video? I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on. I don't even know who Lil Nas is. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is Lil Nas? I'm sorry, King. I don't know who that is. Is it crazy that I see spirits in my apartment and hear things that are not there? No, it's not crazy. I hear voices all the time. It's nothing. You just got to talk to them. If you're not comfortable, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. If you were in your house and a fucking person walked in your house and you're not comfortable with that person and they coming up in there acting like a dick, what would you say to them? Your husband wants to divorce you because you're suicidal? Oh, God. Listen, what would you say to a spirit if you walked in, or a person, if you walked in and you didn't want them in your house? Excuse me, you gotta leave. I don't want you here. They don't listen? Again, you gotta leave. I don't want you. I said, I don't want you in my house, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then you could ask your loved ones that passed on, your ancestors, your love and light, archangels. Can you assist me? I'm trying to really get rid of this. I want to, but also, sorry. Let me clarify this real quick though. The energy that you're giving off is the spirit that you're attracting to you. So if you're giving off energy that is negative and sad and down and suicidal, don't get mad when you have those kind of spirits around you. It's not their fault they're around you. They're drawn to energy. And if your energy is speaking, I'm sad, I'm lonely, then you're drawing those spirits to your energy. So you got to clear that energy within yourself first, and then it will clear the energy around you. Juliana, talk to them, and we gotta stop being afraid of this shit. For real, honestly, I'm just over hearing people. I'm scared. I was there too. I was scared for a week too, and then I realized nothing's wrong, nothing's happening. It's just me. It's in my head. I'm not holding grudges. So many people on this tweet were saying how they didn't care about holding a grudge. It made me so upset seeing them hold on to that. But King, you holding on to the being upset about them. Holding on to that is almost like you holding a grudge all over again. Don't fucking worry about what people feel. You do what you do. right? That right there, you getting upset, and I'm going to say this to you because I've learned this lesson really a lot of times. When you see people saying that they don't care about holding a grudge, it made you upset seeing them hold on to that. So you basically were holding a grudge for people who were holding on to grudges. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let people do whatever they want to do, right? You are not responsible. Hi, Nubian. Good. Let go of that anger. You're not responsible for what people are doing. We all go through being scared, but eventually you have to let that go and just do it. Exactly. Just face your fears, because your fears will come back, keep knocking at you over and over and over again until you face them. I mean, I've tried to find ways like to face them. I'm like asking, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Tell me and I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. And I'm just asking, I'm even sitting in my room and trying to conversate with spirit. I'm like, God, do you want to talk to me or something? And it's like I'll hear them talking in the background, but nobody talks directly at me. And I guess it's for a reason. So that's whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I can't force anybody to you can't force somebody to talk to you when they don't want to. You can't go up to somebody and be like, hey, you talk to me. If they're like, I don't want to talk to you, so I let people do what they want, spiritual and regular. Spirits, energies, entities, do what you want. Just don't fuck with me. Like, if you're gonna fuck with me, now we're gonna have a problem. Ow! Like, if you're gonna fuck with me, then we have a problem. I don't fuck with you, so please, you know what I mean? Exactly. I understand what you mean. I just like giving advice and helping others. King. Learn from today. Giving advice and helping others. It's just like cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Why are we in the dark? What's happening? Because people are not, they're afraid to learn the truth. That's all it is. They're afraid to learn the truth. So the dark and the light are simply that. It's people who stay and they don't want to learn the real truth, right? They don't want to learn the truth. Like I keep asking my spirit guides, like, what's up? What are we doing? What's the truth about religion? What are we doing? Because I got to let the people know so they can get the fuck out of this sleepy time energy. When I get intuitive nudges and I do things, don't think I don't question it. I'm like, oh, is that the right thing to say? Is that the right thing to do? But I go with my intuition, and then if it changes, it changes. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? If you don't fuck with me, we got a problem. Well, everybody has their own way. Well, anyway, what I want to tell you guys is it's time to balance, it's time to balance. You're going to balance your energy here. The Libra full moon is asking you to create balance in your life. Really know what you want and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the universal energies and the empathic feelings of everybody else affect how you're feeling. Exactly, Rogo. Brian. Yes, Hyana, you must always clean your beds, and you must clean your room. You always have to keep your house clean. Spiritual energy is real. You attract what you bring around you. If your house is dirty and you're not cleaning it, guess what? You're going to attract that kind of energy, okay? So just fucking clean your house, keep yourself clean, keep your energy clear. And everything will be fine. You guys, clear and ground. It's very important to clear and ground your energy right now. I can feel like everybody's energy right now, and it's a little it's disturbing because some of the thoughts that I'm hearing, I just don't want to hear it. So I'm clearing that right now. It's just, you got to think positive. Whatever's going on in your mind with you saying, I don't know, I can't, I want to, but it's so hard. And I know it is. It's always hard, but you got to understand if it was easy, everybody would do this, right? It's okay, Almono. If it was easy to find yourself and to learn the truth, then everybody would do it. Why do you think they say the word ignorance is bliss? So many people are living in an ignorant state of mind, and they're blissful because they're not willing to know the truth, nor do they care about the truth, because remaining in the the blissfulness of ignorance is keeping them happy, and they don't have to worry about everybody else. They don't worry about other people suffering and doing all that because they're blissfully, ignorantly living in their own little bubble, right? And in their bubble, their world is perfect and all that, but they don't know what's going on in the reality of life. And even if you know what's going on in the reality of life, you can't let it affect you anymore. Good morning, Hit Shamorga. You can't let it affect you anymore. You just have to follow your heart and listen to your intuition. We cannot let the sadness of the world affect us anymore. We can't, because shit happens, man. Shit happens. Like before, I used to watch every single sad commercial on YouTube. Like, you know how it comes up and that little fucking kid will be crying, or I lost my legs and arms, please help me. You know, and it's sad. Like, it's sad, but I don't look at it as sad no more. I'm like, all right, that's their journey or whatever. And like, I used to donate to every one of them. I think in like a month one time, I must have donated like $300 altogether, not realizing, giving to this one, giving to that one, donating here, donating there. And I'm like, all right, that's great, but I ain't got money like that to be doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? When I do, I will. I'll do it in big numbers, but little things here and there, you can't feel bad for everyone is what I'm trying to say, okay? Everybody's on their own fucking journey here. Everybody. What about the sadness of your immediate family? I used to feel all that shit too. And now I'm just like, if they're sad, though, I can be there for them. Do you need somebody to talk to? I'm going to help you. But if they don't want the help, like I deal with somebody that I know who, you know, they do toxic behaviors. They're close to me. Shut the door, please.
An ant was
what are you
in
doing?
my room on the ceiling, and it was doing a weird thing, and then it fell from the ceiling, and everything just...
Hold on. The ant was doing a weird thing? What was it doing?
It was
walking?
No!
What did it do, Eliana? How weird can an ant be? It like literally is an ant.
Ew, I think it's dead.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Mommy, help me.
Seriously?
Help me.
Seriously?
So, it was
It's
like
an ant though.
twirling around on the ceiling, and it fell on the ceiling.
Okay. It's an ant.
Mommy.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What happened? What happened? Come here. What happened? Sit down. What happened? It's just an ant, baby. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna see what happened. What happened? Tell them what happened. What scared you about the ant?
No, I just... Mommy.
What? Tell us. Oh, baby. Oh, I just want to show everybody that she's really tear crying right now. No, I'm not. I'm not going hard on her. Are you crazy? I listen to her feelings. It's an ant. She's she crying or laughing. Somebody said, is she crying or laughing? It was twirling around on the ceiling. It was probably a spider.
No, it was an ant. Please.
You want me to help you? I'll be back, guys. Bye. I love you. Bye.